Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna have another Pokemon Go video. Now I told you guys last time I would play a whole lot better, and in this one I got 5-0 with this team. I was actually having Obstagoon as the lead, but you know what? He kept on getting countered, so now I actually just swapped out, changed Ninetales. I still have the rest of the Pokemon, so I have Ninetales first, then I have his Hisuian Electrode, and then I have my Blastoise in the back. So right here, it's a pretty, not too bad. Go against a Pidgeot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I think on this one, yeah, I decided to block right here. Okay, so I figure he has Brave Bird, and I think I've seen him also use Aerial Ace. And right here, I try to go just a little bit more of farm down, just a bit more energy. And then right here, I believe I'm gonna catch the Hydro Cannon. Perfect. And so I'm just gonna keep going, and then I'm gonna use my own Hydro Cannon. And then I'm pretty sure he gets to it first, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't think I'm gonna block for this one either. I just want him to use his other shield. That's basically what I'm trying to do. And I know he is, because he doesn't want to get rid of his Swampert. And I just love using Blast on this team because I'm surprising so many teams with Ice Beam. Okay. So he ended up shielding there, and then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and swap out to my Electrode. Unfortunately, I wish I could have gotten that last Hydro Cannon, but we get into Electrode. Now, I believe I'm going to go ahead and I forget if I shield here. Okay, so I shield here thinking he most likely has enough energy to use Earthquake. And I ended up just, we both swap out. I go ahead and I bring into my Ninetales now. Now that he's used both shields, I should be able to just take this one out right here. Boom. Almost I got the Galvantula. Couldn't get it all the way. And if you guys don't know already, today is actually Spotlight Hour, where it's going to be Joltik from 6 to 7 p.m. And see right here, I'm able to just farm him down with my Electrode. And then I'm going to go ahead and just straight go to my energy. Go to the energy ball. It's going to just take him out completely. He's not even going to be able to do anything. Boom. 4 times super effective right there. And then we're just gonna go ahead, and this is why I love his Hisuian Electrode, because he just farms down super fast, gets so much energy, and then boom, gonna take him out with this wild charge here. But yeah, man, how sorry guys, what do you guys think of the Summer Cup so far? Do you guys like it? Are there things you don't like? I know there's so many adjustments, especially when the cup, when things change. Like, I was doing so well, like I had reached like 2100 in points, and then I got knocked down to like 1900 because the teams that I was playing with were just so bad. But now I'm finally starting to get back, back to things. And I always see this matchup for me always plays really well. I'm gonna go ahead and just like double down on Wild Charger here. He's always gonna do Ice Beam every time. I mean, sometimes he'll do Play Rough. I don't know if that's to fake me out, that he had, making me think like he doesn't have Ice Beam. But I've seen that in a few matches. But to be safe, I just block it. He lets that one go through, and I honestly think, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield this because I don't want to lose him here. Because see, he's gonna do the Ice Beam. And I just want to keep him because I'm almost able to swap out into another Pokemon. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and boom, I get to my Wild Charge one more time. And then after this, I believe I'm just going to go ahead and swap out to my Blastoise. Oof. And I was actually surprised because that's what my plan was. But he actually let it go through, and I completely countered his team. This Weather Ball, I'm pretty sure he's going to block this probably. Okay, so I mean, he has no choice at all. But I have 3 Pokemon left. And he's probably going to do, I forget if it's Sludge Ball, because that would be like, yeah. So Sludge Bomb. But I'm pretty much set. Like, we got this. So Weather Ball for the win. We get to flex with 3 Pokemon left. And he has, boom, whole team wrecked. Oof. Let's go. So this team has been doing pretty well for me, because most of the time what I've noticed is everyone, I feel like, is trying to counter Obstagoon now, because I saw so many Obstagoon leads like last night. And so see, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, because I was losing to a lot of teams of Obstagoon because a lot of them would have Cliff Fable, a lot of them would start having bug type moves. So I ended up just switching just for that reason, and because of that, Ninetales is doing so much better. Charm is hardly doing anything, where normally to any other Pokemon it chips down pretty quick. So this is an ideal situation. Ninetales going against the Clefable. I'm surprised he didn't even shield any of those, to be honest, because I wanted to make sure I got that guy out, because he was actually pretty. He was dangerous to the rest of my team. Right here we got a Vigoroth. Now I think I'm gonna shield this one, because I at least want to try to get some damage. If not, at least try to get him to use one of his shields. So I'm gonna go ahead and Weather Ball here, and I think after this, I might be switching out, but I don't remember, or actually I might just farm all the way down. Okay, never mind. So we actually both double switch here. And what I'm going to go ahead and do, I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to let this go through. And I believe I'm going to do Wild Charge. I can't remember. See, and I wish that I had actually, I think at that time in the match, I actually kind of regretted not blocking. But it didn't turn out too bad, because Ninetales is still super effective. And look, that's insane. Like, the fact that I actually was able, this is why I love it. I can't believe it. I actually managed to get to Wild Charge. I swear, Electric, I'm just able to farm so quick with him. I'm going to bring in the Ninetales. Now, I'm actually going to most likely, I'm going to shield this one. I believe, okay. So I shield this. And then that's going to go farm all the way down. And then I'm going to go ahead and just swap out to Blastoise. And then I'm just going to go all the way until I get to Hydro Cannon. And that should be able to just take him out right there. This should be game right here. Oh, just that it hangs on with just a little thread. But even using Bulldoze isn't going to do anything. Boom. Blastoise is just, it's like built like a tank, man. You're not going to be able to take him out with Bulldoze. What do you guys think of the new pose? That's crazy. You had to catch at least 100 Galarian Zigzagoons in order to have gotten that pose. You actually got a lot of cool, you got a cool hat, you got some glasses and some gloves, which was pretty cool. I have the gloves on. So for this one, I was actually kind of worried, because I know he has the, the how do you say it? Octazooka. Okay, so he has that, so I just blocked that. I actually kind of thought that I was worried that I had misplayed, but it actually turns out pretty good. So what I was worried is that he was gonna double shield, and I feel because he didn't double shield right here, that's the reason I won. Because every other Pokemon in my team cannot take this guy out. Like Ninetales would not do a good job, Blastoise would not do a good job. So I lucked out in that, and then after that, I pretty much just was able to kind of counter his team. And right here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this Hydro Cannon, and then once I do this Hydro Cannon, I'm going to switch over to my Ninetales, because I don't want to take any electricity. I don't want to take any, super effective damage on my Blastoise. Save him for the Blaziken, and I'm going to go ahead and start farming down so I can get to my Weather Ball. I get to the Weather Ball, and I don't think that's enough to knock him out. I don't think it is, but it's pretty close. I wish it was strong enough to knock him out. There's a little bit of lag there. And see, there's still a little bit of HP there. And this is, I think, where my opponent just gives up. And sometimes it's, for me, although I'm doing super bad on a match, like I'm completely mismatched, like nothing is going well. Like what I do, I keep going with it. Like no one hates to lose. But I don't want to quit, I mean, I don't think I remember ever top lefting a match. And right here, like, just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and just get to my Solar Beam. And while the Blaziken is just standing around doing nothing. Like it's funny how I feel like they just rage quit, and I don't blame them. Like some matches are kind of tough, and you're kind of like, especially if you're like getting hard countered at every match. Like there's been times when I feel like 3 matches in a row, like I've just had bad matches. Right here is actually one of my favorite matches. I wish I had a Shadow Ninetales, and I was actually kind of surprised that I was actually winning the match. I know, you know, the Shadow Pokemon are a little bit, or a lot more glassy, I guess you could say, but I just felt like as like the damage, I think he would have started giving me a little more damage with the fast attack. But so right here, I'm not even gonna shield at all. Like I'm not gonna shield at all. There's no point. I don't feel like switching out. Blastoise would be a whole lot better, but I don't want my opponent to know that I have Blastoise, because most of the time they already have grass Pokemon ready, or they have electric Pokemon ready. So I'm just gonna be smart about it, and we're just gonna both basically knock out each other. I was actually really happy that I was actually, and right here I just started farming down, and I was just super happy that I was actually able to just beat my opponent's Ninetales. Like I was super happy about that. And then right here, I'm just gonna go to whatever comes out. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do my Weather Ball. And I actually got him to use a shield. And then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Electrode. And my plan is to basically farm down until I get 2 wild charges and then just go off. Since I'm at a pretty good HP, I believe I'm just gonna go ahead and just let let this attack go through. Okay. But I'm definitely gonna be blocking the next couple ones, because you know he gets the body slam pretty quick. So right here, gotta do the shield. And sometimes I kind of get scared. I'm like, dude, is this enough? Like, because he got me pretty down on HP, so I get worried. Like, can I get to the second charge? Because it's very rare. But there has been like moments where I've actually farmed down all the way to 2 wild charges, and I can only get 1 out because I'm too low on HP. But right here, it's perfect. He has no more shields, and that's when I decided to switch, because in case maybe, you know, I just need a little bit of Electrode. He's down to his last Pokemon. Okay, he has nothing crazy. I can just go ahead and Hydro Cannon here. And I'm not too worried, because it takes a long time for Obstagoon to set up, in my opinion. And I think my opponent right here is going to use Obstruct to get, kind of like trick me into using one of my shields. But I believe that's what that happens in this match, and I just kind of, okay, no, never mind. So he uses Night Slash, which was the better option because he's already low. He's down. I swear, like I just find it so cool that I get to use my favorite Pokemon in my team. And then Hydro Cannon is such a good move. So I highly recommend using this team. And then I rode my Blastoise with Ice Beam because I feel like that actually surprises a lot of people. And as you can see, guys, we got 5 straight wins. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I was super excited when that happened. And then I forget what okay, so we have an Absol. Not too crazy, but what's actually really cool is when I was playing my wife's game, sometimes I'll actually, you know, battle on her game as well. And I actually encountered a shiny Absol that way. So that was actually pretty exciting. And guys, I'm going to keep on pumping out a lot of Pokemon Go content. I love the Summer Cup. There's still 1 more day left. So guys, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.